maybe noon. I don't know. We'll start playing.
Well, let's see, with the United Nations being in here and all, I want to say two things. Number one, what's up, honkies and honkettes? And what's up, my token black brother back up there, Mr. Tyrone, my brother from the black mother. And Belinda, how you doing, baby?
What's up?
All right, Bob, I got a couple of things for you. I've been listening to you for right at 20 years. I was a rising junior in high school. When we had our daughter 9 years ago, I called you from the hospital holding her.
Yeah.
And she's been listening also, and she made you a little craft here.
Oh, look at that.
Door hanger.
From Maddie to Bob. Oh, that is so sweet.
And she also put this together because she knows what all of your favorite things are. So she's a budding artist.
Yeah. Look at that. Redneck flag. Look at that. And that's sweet.
She's not very good with motorcycles, but she's learning.
No, that's good.
She wants to go to be an art teacher.
I can tell what all these things, but what's that one?
That's supposed to be a motorcycle helmet, but she doesn't realize you don't wear a full face.
Okay.
And if anybody's wondering, yes, I did go with Bob on a motorcycle ride recently, just he and I.
Yeah.
And I know why Bob has so many speeding tickets. I'm on a 750 Honda Shadow. Bob's on like, what is it, 1800?
I don't know.
Harley, it's a big one. And he's leaving me on 540, and I'm sitting back there going, dude, man, you got to slow down, man. I got a driving job. I can't get a ticket on my personal time. I get fired, man. Then you're going to have to give me a job.
Yeah.
So, all the P1s that are in here, right? We're all P1s? Yeah. Okay, what's the number one thing Bob says he wants from his family whenever there's a special occasion where gifts are involved?
Write him something.
Write him a
Write
letter.
me something. Yeah.
So on behalf of the P1s, Bob, I have written you a letter.
Okay.
Do you need any special music?
I would like some special music. Can I put these on so I can hear that
Thank
special
God.
music?
Is it uplifting or is it
It's
sappy?
kind of just, we love our friend Bob.
Sappy.
Yeah,
Can you put
yeah.
some?
Play the theme song to God of Light.
Oh, wow, that's a long one.
Well,
Freebird. Just do some Freebird.
Yeah,
in the background.
Freebird.
That'd be good. I love that.
Okay, you ready?
I've been trying
Now listen, this is Mary Lou approved. She got a copy of this about 2 days ago.
Oh,
And
tell me.
she'll have it so you can print off because the thing my daughter made bled over onto it.
Okay.
To my friend, around 20 years ago, as a rising junior in high school, I jumped into my 1974 Carolina Blue Pinto hatchback and turned my Craco stereo to G105. Now, real quick, Mike, every time you hear a Bobism, can I get a ding?
Yep.
Okay.
On it.
All right. Fast forward a few years, or I'm sorry, I turned my Craco stereo to G105. I heard this halfway funny guy with a bad radio voice, and I was hooked. Fast forward a few years, that same guy's still there, getting a little plumper and a ton funnier. We all know the guy, they say, as they did in grade school, Bobby talks too much. Hey, I can relate, because I'm a fat boy too, and I had the same thing on my report. Now, all of us real P1s know this guy. This is the guy who has managed to piss off every race of people, American Idol winners, except, of course, Carrie Underwood, because she was nice to his daughter once. Other radio stations, Murphy sucks, so does QDR, and people who ride non-motorized cycles, the FFA, the FFA, or FAA,
The
Claymates,
future farmers of America.
fat asses, certain heads of certain television stations that fall between somewhere around 4 and 6, and who can forget the stinky foreign people, namely Brazilians, at Disney stores. Most of us have laughed at all these stories because we have mostly felt the same way he has. But we don't have the cojones to say them out loud to our closest friends even. But he has said it to over 250,000 a day. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Now, I'm not done. Most of us have supported whatever he has asked us. Over, from what I understood on the website, over $2 million to Make-A-Wish through Pennies from Heaven, collecting supplies for him and his friends to take, personally I might add, to the Katrina victims, collecting teddy bears to help police officers calm young children, on the fly, setting up at Harris Teeter and Holly Springs to help those poor people affected by the tornadoes right here. Catching criminals on the run with his bounty hunter program, and of course, something close to all of our hearts, the Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation. I believe I heard this morning, about $1 million, correct? Close enough?
I'm not sure, but
Okay.
let's say it is.
We have cried along with him when we hear the stories of how much what he has done and helps do touches the lives of those less fortunate than him. I remember crying with him personally around 5 years ago when he talked about the biggest thing to happen to him since the birth of his two beautiful daughters, Haley and Katie. That little bastard Larry made an appearance. Man, cancer's a bitch.
Yes, it is.
Most of us probably heard the speech arrest on air. It's hard to remember, it was such a long time ago. But none of us knew what was next. Our friend was hurting, we all prayed, and we all cried. But we hung in there with his friends picking up the slack. And what should have been a long time turned into just a few weeks. He came back stronger than ever, still genius, and still as good looking as he was.
Yeah,
I'll know about
When he,
I'm just kidding.
when,
Why don't you suck it? Just got a boyfriend, girl. Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
when he came back and told us all about it, and how his smoking hot wife, Lou, that was her favorite part,
Yeah.
was right by his side, we all knew our little fat buddy was back. We all heard every year on his birthday when his angel of a Southern Belle mother called to wish her little boy a happy birthday. And we all couldn't wait to hear about the latest motorcycle ride with Daddy Dennis. I still miss that dude. His love for his family only pales in comparison with his love of God. And we all cried with him when that crazy old bastard Daddy passed. I still miss his stories. And remember the time we heard about Bob talking about learning to fly a plane and how he just knew he could fly a helicopter. Well, how's that working out for
Not
you?
so well. Not so well.
We all know he won't be on the air forever, and if he screws up as big as he has in the past, that could be sooner than later. Look out, Grayberry, your desk is in trouble. We all know because we've seen them come and go. The original Mike, Madison, Kristen, Amy, John, Big Flash, Mark K, Tom Britt, etc., etc., etc. And we listen to whatever he did, especially... Can I get a little extra music here? Ray Price Harley Davidson presents Bobby J's White Trash / Honky Tonk Country, y'all. And thank the good Lord for that show, because of that, now we have Bobby J Salsa, and damn, that's some good salsa. We are known by several acronyms, and feel free to stand up if you hear yours. BLs, GLs, TLs, transsexual, LLs, etc., etc., etc. I call myself an FL, a fat listener. But most of all, we listen. We are all thankful for the laughs, the tears, the funny stories about Decker, and who in this world will ever forget the one where he cussed out his boss, took out the tower with the baseball bat in the armpit that is Columbus, Georgia. And I still laugh thinking about that one. We are all P1s. We all love him. We all listen. Yes, all of us, even when the guests and new JJs come in and they all swear we're never going to listen again, and they all come running back because every other morning show sucks. So call him what you want. He doesn't care. You can always change the channel. He taught me that along with a lot of other isms. Way too many to list here. Again, call him what you want. And all of us other P1s, just call him Bob, and I'm proud to now call him my friend. I love you, buddy. Hey, and P.S. Gray Bear, I really want to be on the radio. I really want a radio job. Send me after the show and help a brother out. I can work in Greensboro, homie. You know, I ain't saying. I'm just saying. Well, man,